afternoon, the state news. I am Babatunde Fanohopo. Osun State government has described as unfounded, baseless, and total misplacement of fact the report of an alleged 8 billion naira payment of the Lautech settlement, describing it as a blatant lie coming from an opposition that has lost its credibility and electability. In a statement released by the spokesperson to Governor Adeleke, Malam Olawale Rashid, contrary to the fake news, the Oyetola administration actually got a payment of 3 billion naira, 500 million naira from the Oyo State government as part of the Lautech settlement payment before leaving office. According to Malam Olawale Rashid, the sum of 3 billion, 500 million naira came in during the period of the last dispensation. The credit balance stood at 1 billion, 562,440,436 naira as of November 30th, year 2022, meaning that the sum of 1,937,559,563 naira 20 kobo was expended during the last administration. The statement further notes that from November 2022 till date, the Adeleke administration received only 500 million naira on the Lautech refund since assumption of office, and when added to the 3.5 billion naira paid by Oyo government during the Oyetola administration, a total of 4 billion naira has so far been received from Oyo State government by the state government. Describing the current administration in the state as a transparent government, Malam Rashid said all inherited and newly generated funds are properly managed by the state financial managers, while state expenditures are drawn from the state account as stipulated in the Appropriation Act. Governor Ademola Adeleke remains committed to transparency, accountability, and anti-corruption practices in the management of state resources, while calling on the public to ignore the baseless report from merchants of falsehood, the statement reads. In the meantime, Governor Ademola Adeleke has commended progress so far recorded in the state's dispute with Thor's Explorations Limited, affirming that the mediation so far have confirmed the reality of most demands by the state government. Responding after receiving preliminary report from the state team led by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Mining and Mineral Matters, Professor Lukman Adekilekum Jimoda, the state governor said it is great news that Thor's Limited has eventually produced a written certificate of Osun State shares in the Segilola Gold Project. The intermediation has also made Segilola the operator of Thor Exploration to accept the responsibility of opening all its accounting records for examination on the 3.25 billion naira tax assessment by Osun State in line with Personal Income Tax Act Section 58, subsection 2. Professor Jimoda had submitted a report of the mediation meeting between Thor's management and the state government under the supervision of the intervention team set up by the Federal Minister of Mines Development, Mr. Adeleke. He told the governor that the meeting achieved significant milestones for Osun State, especially on the issue of shareholding, payment of monetary implications, continuous discussion on the exact tax indebtedness, as well as consensus on the need for environmental remediation. The advisor, however, said the meeting did not address the many court cases over the dispute. A follow-up meeting by disputing parties is to be held in Osun State in due course. Residents of the state have commended Governor Ademola Adeleke for his dedication and commitment to infrastructural development of the state. Those who spoke against the backdrop of the massive infrastructural development ongoing in every nook and cranny of the state expressed conviction that when completed, the roads will foster economic growth of the state. OSBC reporter Oluchi Amuda has details.
Road infrastructure remains a critical public asset, crucial for the economic development of any given place. Osun State Governor Senator Adeleke recognizes the role a good road network plays in the developmental process of the state, hence his massive investments in road infrastructure. The Okefia flyover in the heart of Osogbo, the capital of Osun State, is one of the many of its kind that is being constructed by Governor Adeleke in major towns and cities across the state. Recently, the government commenced the laying of beams on the flyover. Speaking on this development, a resident of Osogbo, Mr. Olubenga Awojuipe, described the pace of work at the construction site as commendable, adding that when completed, the flyover would not only elevate the status of Osogbo as the capital, but also help in the economic transformation of the state.
It serves so many purposes, and it will alleviate the suffering of commuters on the road. People that are not going to estate site, they can take the overhead bridge and navigate towards Lateco. So it will ease traffic congestion. It will make sure that commuters on the road don't spend so many hours on the road. The tear and damages on vehicles too will be reduced.
Also speaking, another stakeholder, Mr. Fadari Akiolu, described Governor Adeleke as a visionary leader whose developmental drive will reposition Osun State as the economic hub of the region.
The immediate benefit is that it's going to turn that environment into what we call CBDE, Central Business District, meaning it will reflect the microeconomic values of that space, that milieu. And as for the long-term benefits, you see, there's one particular thing about investors. Whenever investors are going into a particular environment, state, or town, as the case may be, they always look at the infrastructural development that will be able to, that will serve as a corridor, as a channel to do their businesses.
The respondents expressed optimism that with the spate of development ongoing in different parts of the state, the future remains bright for Osun and her people. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.
In the meantime, Osun State House of Assembly has commenced its oversight exercise on all road projects embarked upon by the current administration in the state. The oversight team, which was led by the Chairman, House Committee on Works and Transport, Honorable Wahid Abiola, is scheduled to inspect all the road projects in the 9 federal constituencies to ensure smooth delivery by the contractors. The inspection exercise kick-started at 1.5 kilometers road Okesho-Okiodo in Odeomu, 1.5 kilometers Union Osun-Ikire Campus Road, Naira and Koba Junction, and 1.5 kilometers Lagbaja Junction Road, all within Ayedade, Iriwole, and the Ishoka Federal Constituency. According to Honorable Wahid Abiola, the oversight tour became imperative to ensure that the infrastructural projects being embarked upon by the state government are well delivered, as well as ensuring that the taxpayers' money are being put to good use. With that, we have come to the end of the state news on OSBC TV. Join us at 5 for the evening news. Good afternoon.
Ayé má bàjẹ́ nígbà tí wà. kókun máa wọlé nígbà tiwa. Kí ọ̀wọ́n dọ̀pọ̀ lásìkò tiwa. Kí tálákà jẹun kóyó dẹ́mdẹ́m. Iwájú lọ̀pá ẹ̀bí tí ń ré sí. Oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ omi àríṣe. Kí gbogbo oníṣòwò kẹrẹ́rẹ́ ọjà jẹ.